Well, today was another day wasted. Another day of my life I will never get back. Whoops, not battle. I had so many other things I wanted to talk about today that there was so much to talk about, I probably wouldn't be able to talk about all of it today. But instead, I'm going to talk about something else. By the way, the fact that Cheep Cheep is another racer in the new game. I also saw a bunch of the other characters. Like, a bunch of the other new characters in Mario Kart World. What were they thinking? Yeah, I really wish they gave us some deep-cut characters instead of random-ass picks nobody asked for. Anyway, so today was another day of mine wasted. Yet again today, I was supposed to have a day off from work. And then I lost that day off. The same thing happened last Friday when it was Good Friday, you know, leading into the Easter weekend. I was supposed to have that day off, because for days leading up to last Friday, I was told you can take Friday off. And then Friday came and it was like, nope, never mind, you gotta come in. So, same thing today. Let's see, today, what is today? Yeah, today is also Friday, so last week. Whoops. So today, I was once again, exact same thing, told for several days leading up to today that I could take today off from work. I was told for several days leading up to today that you don't need to come in, you can just stay home and not come to work. Well, it gradually evolved, or rather in this case, devolved. Early in the morning, I was basically told like, well actually last night, my mom said, what do you want to do tomorrow? Do you want me to, you know, wake you up, not wake you up? Like, let you sleep in before coming in? Or do you just not want to come in at all? Well, at least I was able to sleep in this morning. And by sleeping in, I got half an hour more sleep. Which is better than nothing, I suppose. So today I was supposed to not even come in, or rather go into work. And then, yeah, I woke up in the morning, I was basically told, just come in later today. Just, you know, come to work with your father. Because don't remember, we work as a family, and, well... Oh, shit! Let me get second. Fine, I'll take second for now. Because we work as a family of 4, and then because we all have different schedules, we actually take 2 cars to... The 4 of us take 2 cars to go work at the exact same place. Ain't that ridiculous? But in today's case, it would have actually been useful, considering the fact that I wasn't supposed to go in, and then I was told just come in later. So I went in later, and ain't shit happened at work, so I figured like, well... nothing's happening, let me just dip. And then my sister asked me to go to a store in a different mall to help her buy some stuff. So fine, I was gonna do that. I was gonna take the car, because we had 2 cars at work. I was gonna take the car, go to the other mall real quick, help my sister buy some things, and then come home. And then my dad said that, well, and apparently, you know, this can be done. I don't see why it can't be done, it's just kind of weird. My dad was like, well, I have a client later on in the day, and then when I'm done with this client, I gotta drive this client home. I guess the client just has no way to get back home, so my dad offered to drive this person back, I guess. It's like, okay, so the plans are thrown out the window now. So me taking 1 car and leaving early, and then, you know, my mom and sister would leave with my dad in his car. Well, can't do that because my dad has to drive a client home. So I wasn't able to take the other car. So I was pretty pissed off, you know, the fact that I'm not supposed to be fucking out here today. And I can't even leave because of bullshit circumstances. Like, fine. Business is business, right? And then, you know, one of our family friends came over, and then, you know, he offered to, well, he was willing to drive me home. But he just sat there for like an hour doing his own stuff. And then, you know, as a caveat of him driving me back home, I had to go run some errands with him. So, what a wasted day of mine. Man, this happens all the time. I get told I can take a day off, so because I'm being told I can take time off, I got second again. Because I keep on being told I can take time off, I make plans. I'm expecting to have time of my own. I think about things that I can do with that free time of mine. Only for these fuckers to be like, nope, never mind, too bad for you. Free time? Ha! No. So this happens all the time. I get told you can take a day off, so I make plans of what I can do during the day. Only for it to be ripped away from me. It's like, nope, never mind. We're not giving you free time. Any plans you had, out the window. Don't even think about it. So all my plans today were ruined just because I wasn't supposed to go to work today, but then I went into work and there was nothing for me to do, so I wanted to leave early, but then I wasn't able to leave early, and then my friend who offered to drive me home wanted to do some of his own stuff first. So now it's too late into the day for me to do anything I had planned. Not long from now, we're gonna be going out to dinner with some friends, so it's like, well, all my plans are ruined. I swear to fucking God, next time this happens, I'm just not gonna go. Like, nope. Fuck you all. You told me I can have a day off. I'm having my motherfucking day off. This happens every time with you bastards. You tell me to take time off, I make plans, and then you tell me to come in. Hell nah. I have fucking plans today. Screw you guys. I ain't coming to work, deal with it. And I realize, like, this is very first world problems. This is just me bitching about life. Because think if this was an actual, like, business, an actual job I had to go to. I'd be fired on the spot. But just because my privileged ass is working with my family and, you know. Yeah, I can actually do that. But you know, it's also really unfair. The fact that my sister can basically take time off whenever she wants. How did... Wait, that missed! I've never seen a red shell miss before! Oh my god, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Yes! I've never seen a red shell miss before! Oh, please show me that in the highlights. But yeah, it's kind of unfair that my sister basically gets to take a day off whenever she wants, kinda. So, my sister's husband got a new job recently, and he doesn't have necessarily a set schedule, like a set day of the week where he doesn't go in. Oops, sorry, shy guy. So, his schedule is not concrete, so we're not sure which day he takes off, because it can change week to week. One week he could have Wednesday off, another week it could be Thursday off. So it's different every week. So my sister is basically like, whenever he has a day off, I have a day off, so I can spend time with him. So, yeah. Whenever my sister's husband has a day off, she then has a day off, and, you know, that's, well, quite flexible if you really want to put it, but for me, it's like, well, I can't even get one day off, even when I'm told I can take that day off. Absolute bullshit. And my family sees nothing wrong with it, too. They're just like, well, too bad for you. What do you possibly have to do that's so important, right? All you do is play video games at home. Well, it's like, well, I got other things I would like to do as well. I could do laundry, I could do, or catch up on some sleep. I got things that I can only do at my computer at home. which I don't have time to do at night. Oh boy, hit the brakes! Oh, it still got me. Now the reason I used to have a set day of the week where I take off, but not for now. I'm about to again, but like for now the reason that's the case is because, well, my family went on 2 separate trips. My parents and I went to Asia, and then when we got back, my sister went on 2 trips. Went on a cruise and then went to Korea for 2 weeks. So that kind of messed up the entire work schedule for everyone. Now that that's all over and everything's back to normal, staff is coming back to work to fill in spots. You know, the schedule is getting back to normal again. But, you know, it's like 2 separate trips, or rather 3. Kind of just messed up the groove for everyone, so it's like now it's kind of back to normal. But still, it's kind of bullshit, you know? I haven't had a day off in over 2 weeks. Because I had to fill in for my sister, and then when she's back, well, she then takes days off. She already had 2 weeks off. No, she had 3 weeks off. She went on a cruise for a week, and then she came back for like 3 days, and then went on a trip to Korea for 2 weeks. So she had 3 weeks of trips. Yes, I had 2 weeks in Asia. But still, it's like, she filled in for me when we were gone, so I filled in for her when she was gone. But you know, she came back. No, I came back. I didn't have a single day off. She came back. She immediately takes days off, despite having 3 weeks of vacation. Me, though, I can't even get 1 day, even though I was promised it. Anyways, I'm fed up. I'm pissed off. I'm gonna go take a nap before my family has to go out for dinner. Alright, bye.